YouTube, what's going on? Big Felon checking in. Before we get started, as always, man, if you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button, turn on them notifications so you can stay up to date as I continuously drop this indispensable information that the rest of us convicted felons need. And without further ado, Oklahoma Sooners, what's happening? Like I said, big felon, man, big felon. And yes, I have my right to carry my firearms, and yes, I am concealed carried, and yes, I am a USCCA member, and all of the credentials, whatever you need. But today I'm here to get y'all right, and so we're gonna jump straight into this book, Felon Gun Rights Restoration. And before anybody asks, yes, you can have your gun rights restored. It says here for Oklahoma, concealable firearms barred for felony offenders, restoration by pardon, only for non-violent offenders. And that's Penal Code 21, Oklahoma.stat.an 1283. I'm gonna get that up there for y'all. And it also says gun rights restored by pardon for non-violent offenders, or if your disposition was set aside. So that means non-processed or dismissed, that type of thing. So let's get on over here and look at these penal codes. Be right back. Let's get in here and get to some of these laws for Oklahoma. Gotta show and prove. Don't need no no opinions. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna try to always do my best to ensure that you guys get recent, relevant, and accurate information. Oklahoma. I need to edit that, because you don't even know what state this is. There we go. My bad, y'all. Y'all don't want to see that. But anywho, Oklahoma. Firearms. A person convicted of any felony in any court may not possess a concealable firearm. Any pistol, any homemade pistol, any toy pistol, machine gun, sawed-off, shotgun, rifle, any other dangerous, deadly firearm. You may not ride as a passenger in a vehicle containing such a weapon. A person convicted of a non-violent felon and who has received a full and complete pardon and has not been convicted of any other felony offenses which has not been pardoned shall have restored the rights to possess any firearm or other weapon, the right to apply for and carry a handgun, concealed or unconcealed, pursuant to the Oklahoma Self-Defense Act, and the right to perform the duties of a peace officer, gunsmith, or for firearms repaired. There's the code. A pardon conviction from another state may trigger firearms dispossessions in Oklahoma, absent proof that the foreign pardon restores firearm rights. So if you got an out-of-state conviction and you get pardoned, it needs to exclusively express that your firearm rights have been restored. Let's go to eligibility. Eligibility for executive pardon is triggered after service of sentence or after 5 years of supervised parole, whichever is shorter. If supervision is terminated early, the period of supervision must run. An individual is not eligible for a pardon if there are pending charges against him. Persons convicted in other states or federal offenders are ineligible to apply for an Oklahoma pardon. Misdemeanors may apply if they are not eligible for expungement, and if the applicant can demonstrate that the misdemeanor is prohibiting them from something like holding a state license, the effects of a pardon. Pardon restores the right to hold office and restores firearm privileges for nonviolent offenders. Let's skip down to here. A person convicted of a violent felony may not possess a firearm even with a pardon. Whoa, that is major, that is important. If you get a pardon and you got a violent offense in Oklahoma, you still cannot possess a firearm. All offenses, including federal and out of state, must be pardoned in order to hold a liquor license, and the spouse and business partners of the convicted person also cannot legally obtain a liquor license. Damn, that's fucked up. Expungement after pardon. The statute authorizing expungement after pardon has been amended on several occasions since 2012. Most recently, in 2019, the law was amended to allow anyone pardoned to seek expungement, eliminating requirements that the crime be nonviolent, that the governor make a finding of innocence, and a 10-year waiting period. And down here, here's some contact information for you. But I'm gonna go search the I ain't do the policy and authority, my bad, y'all. The governor's pardon power cannot be exercised except pursuant to a favorable recommendation from the majority of the Board of Pardon and Parole. The governor must report to the legislation on each clemency grant at each regular session, though he is not required to state the reason for his decision. The governor must also approve all parole decisions. Damn, my mic went out or something. I don't know what just happened, but so the governor has the authority, but his decision has to be viewed by the pardon board first. So let's head over to the Pardon and Parole Board. Oops, I skipped that part. The Pardon and Parole Board for, let's see, frequently asked questions. How do I get a pardon application? Let's see. Pardon and Parole Board. They got their time for their meetings and dates of when. But you would come to this page. You would forms. Here we go. Publication, resources, applications, forms, and resources. I believe it's here. Applications. Yep. Pardon application. So I'm gonna give you guys that link too as well. But let's go back and look at some of the frequently asked questions of the parole board. They explain what a pardon is. A pardon is an act of forgiveness granted by the governor for a crime or crimes committed by an individual. A pardon is a privilege and not a right. As per state, the Pardon and Parole Board must first provide a favorable recommendation to the governor regarding the individual's request for a pardon. Only the governor can grant the pardon. Neither an application for a pardon nor a recommendation from the board guarantees that the pardon will be granted. Will my pardon clear my record? No, a pardon does not clear a criminal record, but it does acknowledge that someone has worked hard to become a productive, law-abiding citizen after making mistakes in the past. Then they talk about your eligibility here, what's required. Is there a deadline to apply? Is there a fee for applying for the pardon? No. This is some information that you guys need to read before filing for this pardon. So look, will a pardon restore my right to own a gun? According to Oklahoma Statutes Title 21-1283B, the only way to restore a firearm right is through a pardon granted by the governor of Oklahoma. The statute states that any person who has previously been convicted of a nonviolent felon in any court of this state or of another state of the United States, and who has received a full and complete pardon from the proper authority and has not been convicted of any other felony offense which has not been pardoned, shall have restored the right to possess a firearm and any other weapon. So, yeah, read into this information before you guys decide to fill it out. Application questions. Can someone else fill out the application for me? Yes, but the applicant is required to sign the application indicating all information that is being submitted is true and correct. So, for you guys that be asking me to do this, I will do it for you. If you feel incompetent, I will do it. Just reach out. Most people do it themselves. Most people ask me to do it because of the level of success I've had. But, I put this information out there for you guys to do it yourself. So please get it done. Either way. And this is, just basically a checklist to what to look for and how often the board meet. Most questions that you guys would ask or ask me in regards to your state, here are all the questions that you possibly may ask. So please read over this. I really got to stop saying it's a space filler and I suck at it. But alright, let's go check out this application. See what's on the actual application. Pardon application. Oklahoma Pardon and Parole Board. General information on pardons. Basically what we just read. Yet pardon does not remove convictions from a prison record. The effects of battery. Okay, I need to charge this computer. I'm going to leave this right here while I grab my charger. Read over that firearms section for a second. Give me 1 second. Alright, I'm back. There's your eligibility. Okay, so eligibility. Oh well, federal state pardons. The governor of the state of Oklahoma may only pardon Oklahoma convictions. The governor cannot pardon convictions from other states or federal convictions. If you are seeking a full pardon for a conviction in another state, contact that state. If you are seeking a pardon for a federal conviction, contact the Office of Pardon Attorney, U.S. Department of Justice, Washington, D.C. And that information I do have available in the channel as well is just look at the YouTube video for federal offenders in D.C. Alright, eligibility. In order to be eligible for a pardon, a person must meet the following criteria. Must have been convicted of a violation of Oklahoma law, either a felony or misdemeanor, or in an Oklahoma municipal court involving a misdemeanor alcohol or illegal drug offense. Traffic misdemeanor convictions are not eligible for pardon. Must either have discharge of sentence, including supervision, or successfully completed 5 consecutive years of parole or probation immediately prior to application. Must have paid all fines, fees, restitutions, and court costs. So that will answer a lot of your questions. Do your fines have to be paid? Yes. Must not have any new pending charges. Must not currently be in jail. Must not have been considered for a pardon within the past 3 years. So if you applied for this pardon in the past 3 years, then you're ineligible. Must have discharged all other sentences, including post-imprisonment supervision. Prior to completing the application, it's important to determine eligibility. So those were those questions that was just asked. Here's some more things, important information for you guys to read. Here are your required documents. Certified judgment of sentence, certificate statement from the court clerk, your current credit report. Report must be dated within 30 and 60 days, and current proof of verification of employment or income. Current proof of verification of residency, current driver's license. Character affidavits. Applications may submit affidavits. So character reference letters are optional documents. I would say get them. Don't make it optional. Make it absolutely necessary. It's indispensable, because if you can get the courts, the governor, to see the opinion of the community that they are in support of the decision of you being able to exercise your Second Amendment, that will help you out. Application should be mailed to, here is the address, timeline. Let's get to the meat. Here's your check sheet. Let's get to the application. Here we are. General information: first, last name, residency, phone number, driver's license, DLC number, social. Did anyone help you with this application? Is a person assisting in the preparation application attorney? No. I am not an attorney, nor do I tell anybody I am. This is for educational purposes only and based off of my experience in reading and researching. U.S. citizen. Have you ever applied for a pardon before? And your reason for seeking pardon. And please be specific, be selective with your wording, and make it make sense. They need your offense information, prior, subsequent criminal record, background. You guys get it. I ain't gonna bore you with just scrolling down here. You guys will have the link yourselves so that you can, obtain this application and get to this information, man. And I hope this information really serves its purpose, because at the end of the day, it's indispensable, man, to be able to protect our family, loved ones, our property, things we work hard for. So, with all that being said, I'm going to go ahead and get out of here, load this information for y'all. If y'all find it useful, please share it with someone else. Please like it, man. Please leave me a comment, a token of appreciation, thank you, whatever the case may be. You can say big felon, fuck you. But, just let me know y'all appreciate what I'm doing, man. And peace, love, and light, man. Good luck on y'all journey.